Have you ever been on your way to grab a cup of tea or simply moving from one room to another, when suddenly, your cat is right there blocking your path? Their small body seems almost immovable, as if they were planted by something bigger than coincidence. Makes you stop. Makes you notice. To us, it may feel like an inconvenience, a little trip hazard in our busy day. But to your cat, this is not an accident. It is communication. A message written not with words but with presence. Cats are poets of silence, and every step, every pause, every glance carries meaning. When they step in front of you, they are creating a pause in your life, a sacred stillness. It is as if they are saying, "Don't rush past me. See me. Feel me. I am here with you." Tonight, let us wander gently into the world of feline mystery. Let's unfold the deeper truths behind this quiet act of love. Why cats block your path, and how, within this simple gesture, lies a universe of affection, trust, and connection. 1. A gentle demand for attention. Cats may be independent, but make no mistake, they crave your love. When your cat blocks your path, it's often their softest way of saying, "Look at me. Touch me. Notice me." Imagine this. You're walking through your living room, and your cat suddenly plants themselves in front of you. Their eyes lock with yours, wide and glowing like moons. They don't meow, they don't scratch. They simply exist right there, demanding to be seen. This is their version of tapping you on the shoulder. Instead of loud barking like a dog, a cat prefers subtle poetry. By standing in your way, they remind you that your bond matters more than whatever task is pulling you forward. Many cats use this tactic during moments of loneliness, after you've been away at work, or when you've been too absorbed in your phone or laptop. Blocking your path is their way of breaking through the invisible wall between your world and theirs. And in that pause, something beautiful happens. You bend down, touch their soft fur, hear the quiet rumble of their purr, and suddenly, you remember what truly matters. Not the rush, not the schedule. But presence. But love. 2. Claiming you as their territory. Cats are territorial by nature. They rub their cheeks on furniture, stretch across doorways, and curl into the spots you sit most often. When your cat blocks your path, it may be their way of saying, "This space, and you, are mine." Picture them sprawled across the hallway floor, their body stretched like a ribbon of silk, refusing to budge. It is not just comfort, it is declaration. They are leaving their scent behind, marking the path with their essence. And when you pause, when you step carefully around them, you are acknowledging their kingdom. This act is not about control, it is about belonging. To your cat, you are not separate from their home. You are the heart of it. By standing before you, they weave you into their invisible map of territory. They want you to know that you are not just part of their world, you are the very center of it. So next time your cat blocks your way, don't just see it as an obstacle. See it as a love claim, as if they are softly saying, "You are mine and I am yours. And this space between us? It belongs to our bond." 3. A lesson in stillness. Life rushes forward with endless demands. But cats are timeless creatures. To them, the present moment is everything. When your cat blocks your path, perhaps they are teaching you what they already know. Slow down, breathe, be here now. Imagine your morning, hurried steps, a busy mind, thoughts about work or chores swirling. Then suddenly your cat places themselves at your feet, forcing you to stop. Annoying? Maybe. But what if it's a lesson? Your cat becomes a velvet bookmark in the book of your day. A reminder that rushing past life means missing its sweetness. In their pause, you are invited to look around, to notice the softness of fur, the warmth of the sunlight, the gift of companionship. Cats live in stillness. They know the art of watching, of listening, of simply being. And when they block your path, they are inviting you into their temple of presence. So when they stop you, smile. Lean down. Share the silence. Sometimes the most profound wisdom comes not from words, but from a little paw holding you still. For protecting you in their own way. Cats may seem aloof, but within their quiet grace lies a strong protective instinct. When your cat blocks your path, it might be their way of guarding you, from another pet, from an unfamiliar sound, or even from leaving them too soon. Think of them as tiny sentinels. Their body, small yet brave, becomes a wall between you and the unknown. Have you ever noticed them stepping in front of you as you walk toward the door? It's not coincidence. It's their attempt to keep you safe or to keep you near. In the wild, cats watch over their colony members, alerting them to danger with subtle cues. In your home, you are their colony. By blocking your path, they may be silently saying, "Wait. Stay here where I know you are safe." It may feel inconvenient, but beneath that act is devotion. In their eyes, you are not just a human, You are their responsibility, their chosen family. And even if their body is small, their love for you is larger than fear. So when they stand in your way, don't just step around them. Recognize it for what it is, an act of feline courage wrapped in quiet tenderness. 5. A test of your bond. Sometimes when your cat blocks your path, it is not only about what they want, it is about what you will do. Will you grow frustrated? Or will you pause with kindness? Cats are sensitive observers. They study your reactions, your tone of voice, your energy. When they place themselves before you, they are, in a way, testing the strength of your connection. Imagine this: you're carrying groceries, rushing through your kitchen, and there they are, standing like a tiny guard. If you stop, if you soften your voice and greet them, your cat learns something profound: that your love for them is patient, that your bond can withstand inconvenience. But if you shove past, if irritation rises, they also notice. For cats, trust is built in small moments. Every gentle pause, every soft word, every kneel to touch their fur, these are bricks in the fortress of your relationship. So when they block your path, remember, this is not a battle of wills. It is a gentle test, a chance to show them that love does not falter when life gets busy. And when you pass that test with kindness, your bond deepens into something sacred. 6. Their way of guiding you. What if your cat blocking your path isn't about stopping you, but guiding you? Cats often lead their humans towards something they want: food, play, or simply companionship in another room. Picture this: you're walking straight ahead, but your cat cuts you off, then looks back at you, tail twitching like a question mark. This isn't defiance, it's direction. They want you to follow. They want to lead you somewhere important in their world. In the wild, cats guide their young toward food and safety. In your home, you are their chosen companion, and they extend this instinct toward you. Blocking your path, then turning, is like an invitation: come with me. Be part of my little universe. When you follow, you step into their story. Maybe it's toward their food bowl, or the window where birds gather, or the quiet corner where they want to curl up together. Wherever it leads, it's not just about the destination, it's about walking there with you. So next time they cut you off, don't just step around. Ask yourself, what are they trying to show me? Sometimes, love isn't about standing still, it's about walking side by side. 7. Seeking warmth and comfort. Cats are drawn to warmth: sunlight on the floor, a cozy blanket, the glow of your presence. When they block your path, it may be their way of soaking in both comfort and closeness. Imagine them lying across a sunbeam in the middle of your hallway. Yes, it's in your way. But to them it's perfect: the warmth of light and the nearness of you. By placing themselves in your path, they are surrounding themselves with both physical and emotional warmth. You are not just their caretaker, you are their hearth. To be close to you, even if it means risking being stepped over, brings them a kind of peace no blanket or cushion can match. So when they choose the exact place where your feet must fall, see it for what it is: trust. They trust you will not harm them. They trust you will understand. And in that trust is the most precious warmth of all. 8. Asking for play or interaction. Sometimes blocking your path is your cat's playful side peeking through. They might dart ahead of you, then stop suddenly, as if saying, chase me, notice me, let's play. This is their way of turning your ordinary walk into a game. Cats are natural hunters, and they often rehearse this instinct in playful ways. By blocking your path, they might be setting the stage for a chase, a pounce, or a burst of shared energy. Think of it as their invitation to step into their world of wonder, where even a hallway becomes a playground. It's not just about toys or treats, it's about interaction. About turning your routine into a shared moment of joy. So when your cat cuts you off and then scampers away, follow them with laughter. Let yourself become part of their play. In those fleeting seconds, you'll find a kind of happiness no schedule or responsibility can provide. The simple, innocent joy of playing with someone who loves you. 9. Expressing affection without words. Cats don't always show love through cuddles. Some cats are shy, reserved, or private with their affection. For them, blocking your path can be one of the purest ways of saying, I love you. When they choose to be exactly where you are going, they are choosing closeness over solitude. They are stepping into your space because they feel safe there. It is easy to miss this. To us, it may look like defiance. But to a cat, it is vulnerability. They are exposing themselves, placing themselves in your way, trusting that you will notice, not harm. This is silent love. Quiet devotion. A way of being with you without needing grand gestures. So the next time your cat blocks your path, place your hand gently on their back and whisper something kind. In that exchange of presence, no words are needed. Only love, flowing softly between two souls who chose each other. 10. teaching you the meaning of love. At the heart of it all, when your cat blocks your path, they may simply be reminding you of what love truly is. Love is not convenient. It is not always easy. Love asks you to pause, to notice, to give of yourself. Your cat doesn't block your way because they want to frustrate you. They do it because they want to be part of your life in the most ordinary, everyday moments. And perhaps that is the lesson. That love is not found only in grand acts, but in the small, inconvenient, tender interruptions. In the pause that forces you to look down and see eyes shining with trust. So when they block your path, see it not as a nuisance but as a gift. A living reminder that love is always right in front of you, waiting to be acknowledged. Final reflection. So the next time your cat blocks your path, pause. Look at them not as an obstacle but as a message. They are not stopping your journey, they are becoming part of it. In their small, quiet way, they are teaching you to love slower, softer, deeper. To be present. To notice the little paws that follow you, the little heart that waits for you, the little soul that sees you as their whole world. And maybe, just maybe, when they block your path, they are not standing in your way at all. They are leading you back to what matters most. Call to action. If this journey helped you feel closer to your cat, join our Meowsphere family. Subscribe, like, and share these stories so more hearts can understand the quiet magic of cats. And tell us in the comments, does your cat block your path? What do you think they are trying to say? We'd love to hear your stories and maybe even share them in our next video. Because here in Meowsphere we are not just learning about cats, we are learning about love itself.